Ever seen a human defy gravity on a dirt bike? No, I'm not talking about a lucky jump over a puddle. I'm talking about freestyle motocross, a world of adrenaline-pumping flips, heart-stopping spins, and riders pushing the limits of what's possible. Today, we're diving into the story of one such rider, Jeremy Lusk. They called him the Pitbull for a reason. His tenacity and talent on the bike were legendary. But Jeremy's story isn't just about trophies and fame. It's a story of passion, risk, and a legacy that continues to inspire today. So buckle up, motocross fans, because we're about to take a ride through the life of Jeremy Lusk. Early life and passion. A prodigy takes flight. Jeremy Lusk wasn't born with a silver spoon, but he was born with gasoline in his veins. By the age of 3, he wasn't toddling around the house. He was tearing up the backyard on a dirt bike. It wasn't just a hobby, it was an obsession. Dirt bikes weren't toys, they were an extension of himself. As Jeremy grew, so did his talent. By 19, he'd turned pro, a young man with the skills and bravado to take the freestyle motocross world by storm. Back then, the backflip was the holy grail of FMX tricks. It separated the good from the great, the daredevils from the true innovators. Jeremy set his sights on mastering it, and master it he did. This wasn't just a lucky fluke. It was the result of countless hours of practice, pushing himself to the limit, and refusing to settle for anything less than perfection. Landing that backflip was a pivotal moment in Jeremy's career. It wasn't just a trick, it was a symbol of his dedication, his raw talent, and the meteoric rise that was about to unfold. Joining Metal Militia, the Pitbull unleashed. If you know anything about freestyle motocross, you know the name Metal Militia. This crew wasn't just about mind-blowing tricks. They were about pushing boundaries and redefining what was possible on a dirt bike. And that's exactly where Jeremy belonged. Joining Metal Militia wasn't just about finding a team, it was about finding a family, a group of riders who shared his passion for the sport and his relentless drive to push the envelope. But Jeremy wasn't your stereotypical FMX rider. The wild party, rock and roll lifestyle wasn't his scene. Instead, he brought a different kind of intensity, a dedication to training that bordered on obsession. He hit the gym religiously, meticulously practiced every trick in Brian Deegan's backyard foam pit, and approached each competition with a laser focus. This dedication, this relentless pursuit of perfection, earned him a nickname that stuck, the Pitbull. It wasn't just about his ferocity on the bike, it was about the unwavering determination that lurked beneath that calm exterior. Jeremy Lusk, the Pitbull, was ready to take freestyle motocross by storm. Fearlessness and the challenge, a brush with mortality. Jeremy wasn't afraid. He craved the adrenaline rush, the roar of the crowd, the feeling of defying gravity on 2 wheels. And that's what drew him to the heart attack backflip, a trick as audacious as its name. Imagine this, launching off a ramp, flipping the bike upside down midair, extending your legs precariously beneath it, then somehow wrestling it back upright for a heart-stopping landing. And in 2006, at the X Games, the biggest stage in freestyle motocross, he decided to unleash it on the world. The crowd held its breath as Jeremy launched off the ramp, the bike soaring through the air. But something went wrong. Jeremy under-rotated, the bike twisting off course. He crashed, a sickening thud echoing through the stadium. Thankfully, he walked away, shaken but unharmed. It was a wake-up call, a stark reminder of the razor-thin line between victory and disaster in freestyle motocross. Because let's face it, Freestyle motocross isn't ballet. It's a brutal sport, one where riders routinely defy physics and tempt fate with every jump. Broken bones, separated shoulders, and concussions are par for the course. A bad landing, a miscalculation, a split second of hesitation. Any of these can mean the difference between walking away and never riding again. Jeremy's near miss at the X Games was a chilling reminder of the inherent risk in this gravity-defying sport, but it also highlighted something else about Jeremy Lusk: his resilience, his unwavering determination to get back on the bike and push the boundaries, even after staring death in the face. Crowning achievement: the Pitbull roars. The year 2008 was a turning point for Jeremy Lusk. It wasn't just a successful season, it was a masterclass in freestyle motocross dominance. Remember the heart attack backflip, the trick that sent shivers down spines and tested the limits of human courage? Well, Jeremy wasn't content with just conquering it. He had to rewrite the rulebook. Imagine this: the same audacious trick, the same upside-down ballet with a motorcycle, but this time, Jeremy throws in an extra twist: a double grab. He grabs the handlebars with one hand and the seat with the other, all while defying gravity and twisting his body in a contortion that would make a pretzel jealous. The double grab heart attack backflip, a name as jaw-dropping as the trick itself. He went on a tear, securing gold at the X Games freestyle competition and adding a silver in best trick to his collection. He wasn't done yet. He snagged a bronze helmet at the Moto X World Championships, further solidifying his place among the elite of freestyle motocross. Victories at the X Games Mexico and a third-place finish overall in the prestigious Do Tour rounded out a season for the ages. Jeremy Lusk, the Pitbull, wasn't just a rider. He was a force to be reckoned with. He had silenced his doubters, conquered his fears, and redefined what was possible on a dirt bike. 2008 wasn't just a year of dominance. It was a year that etched Jeremy Lusk's name in the history books of freestyle motocross. The Costa Rica tragedy, a dark day for FMX. The year was 2009, and the stage was set for another chapter in Jeremy Lusk's illustrious career. Fresh off his X Games gold, he arrived in Costa Rica for the X Nights competition. But from the start, an unsettling feeling hung in the air. Riders complained that the ramps felt off, not providing the usual lift and launch angle for their jumps. The swirling Costa Rican winds added another layer of uncertainty. There were murmurs of concern, a sense that something wasn't quite right. Despite the unease, the allure of competition burned bright. Jeremy, ever the competitor, brushed aside the worries and prepared for his run. He chose a familiar trick, a trick that had both challenged and exhilarated him: the heart attack backflip. The crowd watched with a mixture of anticipation and trepidation as Jeremy launched off the ramp. But this time, something went terribly wrong. Witnesses claimed the wind played a cruel hand, disrupting Jeremy's mid-air control. He over-rotated, the bike twisting out of position. The landing was a sickening thud, the impact echoing through the stadium. Jeremy lay motionless on the ramp, his helmet split in two, a chilling echo of his near miss at the X Games years prior. This time, however, he wouldn't walk away. The accident sent shockwaves through the freestyle motocross community. It exposed a dark underbelly of the sport, the pressure to perform death-defying tricks at events with potentially lax safety standards. The X Nights competition, unlike the X Games, had a reputation for less stringent safety protocols. Questions swirled. Could this tragedy have been prevented? Were smaller events putting riders at greater risk? Jeremy Lusk's accident became a catalyst for a much-needed conversation about safety in freestyle motocross. Legacy, a star extinguished, but a flame ignited. Jeremy Lusk's life was tragically cut short at the young age of 24. His death wasn't just a loss to his family and friends, it was a blow to the entire freestyle motocross community. But while the world mourned, Jeremy's legacy continued to burn brightly. He wasn't just a phenomenal athlete, he was a pioneer who redefined the boundaries of the sport. His groundbreaking double grab heart attack backflip wasn't just a trick. It was a symbol of his relentless pursuit of innovation, a testament to his will to push the limits of what seemed possible. Jeremy's impact went far beyond trophies and accolades. He was known for his work ethic, a dedication to training that inspired younger riders. He wasn't just a competitor, he was a mentor, a role model who showed that success in freestyle motocross wasn't just about bravado and daring tricks. It was about the countless hours spent honing your craft, the unwavering focus that separated the good from the great. His kindness and infectious enthusiasm left a lasting impression on everyone who met him. Jeremy Lusk, the Pitbull, may be gone, but his legacy lives on. He inspired a generation of riders to dream bigger, to push themselves further, to defy gravity with a smile. He showed the world that freestyle motocross wasn't just a sport. It was an art form, a beautiful and brutal ballet of man and machine. His story is a reminder of the inherent risk in this gravity-defying sport, but it's also a testament to the unwavering passion and dedication that fuels the riders who dare to dream on two wheels. Jeremy Lusk will forever be remembered as a legend, a pioneer, and an inspiration. Jeremy Lusk may be gone, but the roar of his engine and the spirit of his competition will forever echo in the hearts of fans. He showed us the beauty and brutality of freestyle motocross, the unwavering passion that fuels riders who defy gravity with a smile. Thanks for joining us as we explored the life and legacy of Jeremy Lusk, the Pitbull. If you enjoyed this video, let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. What was your favorite moment of Jeremy's career? Did he inspire you to chase your dreams? Share your thoughts and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, keep chasing those dreams and remember, safety first.